Good evening and welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town, and we're here today for the very pleasant task of celebrating a parking lot. Normally we have ribbon cuttings for new businesses, but today we're going to have a ribbon cutting for the new parking lot on Marconi Avenue in Island. This was a very important investment by the Island Special Improvement District, which goes way back to 1995. I think that's when John Mitch was actually the 4th Ward councilman, where he was very instrumental in getting that started. And there's been a lot of great things that have happened through the SID over the last 27 years. In particular, recently, this is a terrific lot that adds almost 40 spaces to the inventory for the downtown diners and shoppers. We, in the last several years, built a lot at the Island Presbyterian Church up on Route 27 and Middlesex Avenue. We recently leased more land from the church, another 15 spots, and paved them. So that's beautiful now. Even more parking for the downtown district. The district has paid for cameras, especially in that lot, so the people who come at night, late and it's dark and there's a little added level of security. We have increased security up and down Oak Tree Road. You don't always see it. There's an awful lot of undercover work being done down here. I know a lot of you have invested in your own security services. That's okay, but it's our job, so we want to make sure we provide it also. We were supposed to have started by now with a project to power wash the sidewalks up and down Oak Tree Road, but the company couldn't get started. I think they had a couple of illnesses, but they are scheduled to start. Do you know when, John? In June. They're going to do that in June, so a whole lot has happened. We really value this downtown business district. Every time I turn around, there's some other new store opening up or new restaurant opening up. We've got the best in the world with branches here in Island, New Jersey. It's absolutely fantastic. I'd like to introduce some of the people from Town Hall up here. This is Marta Levski, the head of the planning department, and all this falls under her. Back there in the corner, I mentioned John Mitch. He's the township clerk now, was the councilman back then. He also is the head of the Island SID right now. Vito Simaluka is the town business administrator. Heather LaMotta behind me is the deputy director of redevelopment. Chris Costi is on the SID, but he's also our special projects guy. And we have a lot of people from the SID. We've got Akib Varani, we've got John V, we've got Sandeep. Sorry? Brad Sharma. Oh, that's right. I knew that. We got Mahesh Shah. We got Deepak Thakur, who was Vera's bodyguard. Come on. And, of course, we've got the great Vera Patel, Verbhadra Vera Patel. So now if I can lower these microphones, I'll ask Vera to say a few words. Come on, Vera.
I would like to thank you, Mayor. Thank you, and the township administration, planning, engineering, roadways, public works, police, fire, they all work very hard to create this such a beautiful facility we have it. I would like to congratulate the entire our business community that this is a great asset for our Indian business district. That's not, I think, fully complete, but just this morning I just saw Public Works came and they did such a beautiful job on putting the landscaping there, new lawn seeds, and they were watering that lawn. I'm going to work on the light. We needed a light here, so I'm going to work on that, adding one light. Besides, Mayor said we are also putting and proposing to put the pedestrian signal right by the Raj Dwellers we have. There is a crosswalk, but there is no signal. That's what I'm working on it. Also on Magnolia from the Patel Brothers to the Metro Park Railway Station. We are also in the process of putting the sidewalk there. So those are the other things we are adding. But thank you all for coming here. Again, I would like to congratulate to you all. It was a great partnership, SEED and Virani Jewelers. We work together as a town and to make such beautiful facilities. So thank you, Virani Jewelers. Thank you all. And I would like to just announce that we have some good food and water and other things. So right after the ribbon cutting, you could have it. You can hang around and just have a great time. So thank you for being part of this process. May God bless you. May God bless America. Thank you, folks.
We had a couple other SID members join us. We have Rahul and we have Mahesh. They're both SID members, both relatively new SID members. And I'm glad Vera mentioned Akib from Varani Jewelers. It's very important, his contribution here, because we have a plan where when people don't have enough parking, according to the laws and they want to expand, they want to build, or start from scratch, whatever it takes, we allow them to lease spaces in the lot, and that covers their contribution. That covers what they would have had to pay had they made their own parking. Well, Akib took it a step further. He owned, was it 29 you owned? Yeah. He owned 29 Marconi and contributed that toward the SID as his payment for his new jewelry store. When are you opening?
TBD.
TBD, all right. All right, so that's kind of a using ingenuity to figure a way to help, because he didn't have the parking, had the house here, which was not doing much, wasn't whatever. I don't want to get critical of somebody's house, but it just worked out great. And then we purchased 31, put them together. Chris Costi actually ran the project as working for the town. Again, he lives right up the block as I do. He's been on the SID for how many years, Chris? Almost from the beginning. When he was a regular citizen working for somebody else, he was on the SID. So anyway, this is a great partnership between the town and the business community. We really value your investment here. When I had the grand opening, I talked about living up on Standish Place, across the Parkway, right, left, right. That's where I lived for 12 years. And I grew up in Menlo Park Terrace, but I went to St. Cecilia's School and St. Cecilia's Church. So I saw Island from probably when I was born till 1995, and I saw how bad this district was. It was nothing to be proud of, downtown Island. But one by one, the Asian Indian community came in and bought up an old dilapidated house or an old dilapidated commercial building and turned it into a restaurant. The next one got turned into an office building. The next one got turned into a sari shop. The next one, a jewelry store. And one by one, everything was built up here to where it now is, I think, the prime example of an Asian Indian shopping district in the entire state of New Jersey. This is absolutely terrific. It's got a whole country. All right, I'll take the country. It's got a great downtown feel to it. There's a lot of districts that are spread out. They're not as homey as this. This is just absolutely wonderful. So all of you who have made an investment here, thank you for that. And we will make our investment here. I say we're using SID dollars for this. We've used our township tax dollars a lot for different things over the years. We love what you're doing. We want to keep helping you do it. If we can find more parking, we'll do that. So thank you to everybody who has helped make today possible. Thank you. And now we have Akib and Mahesh are going to hold the ribbon.